today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the DC Collectibles, DC Comics, Covergirls Catwoman numbered limited edition statue. Spot picked this up from the folks over at Entertainment Earth. I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested in picking up this spectacular statue for yourself. The front box art features what the statue is going to look like, and in the same vein as the DC Comics logo, which I guess now is really changing, it has that same folded back image as the D was in the DC Collectibles. And I guess, again, they're changing it. They're going for a more simplistic looking DC Comics logo. I still kind of like the folded back look, to be honest. The top of the box features an image of a black cat. Side of the box shows you what the statue is going to look like. It measures approximately 9.5 inches high, and it's designed by Stanley Art Germ Lau. It's also been sculpted by Jack Matthews. Down below you've got DC Collectibles. Then finally, on the back of the box, other statues that are available are Red Lantern Bleeze and Black Canary. To check out more from DC Comics, head over to www.dccomics.com. You can also head over to comicshoplocator.com if you'd like to find a comic book store in your area. Spot's going to take a break and get this out of packaging. Oh, and also, there's one image there of Catwoman. Spot's going to take a break, though. Going to get this completely out of box, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the DC Comics Covergirls Catwoman statue. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. The statue consists of two pieces. The main display stand, where the statue is going to stand on top. The statue stand is a silver, really nice silver coloring with the cat symbol that we looked at on the box on the front, the sides, and the back. On the underside, you've got a number telling you how many, I should say, of 5,200. This statue is 2657, 2,657 out of 5,200. There's some rubber feet on the underside as well, just to elevate the stand a little bit and to prevent the statue from scratching if it's put on a desk. There's a couple of peg holes also on the top that you can take the statue and attach it into place. I'll show you that in a second. So let's have a look at the Catwoman statue. It is stunning. Doesn't have a lot of color, granted, because this is Catwoman after all. This design of Catwoman has her in a full, almost full bodysuit in black leather. She also has the shorter cowl or shorter ear cowl also covering over her hair. So there's really not a lot of color to it, but where the figure more than makes up for it is a fantastic sculpt, and I also like the pose as well. Let's get a closer look at her face. Now, they've sculpted the face so that she's looking off onto an angle. Might be some indication as to where you want to and how you want to present the statue, more so on an angle. It looks as good, it doesn't look bad from the front if you're looking at it straight on, but I think really the true essence and where the figure excels the best in is by having it on an angle. Her eyes are really beautiful on the statue, and also her lips, they've given a wet treatment to it that looks like the lips are wet. You can see also a bit of her teeth that are sticking through. She's got a very small smile, very seductive or playful smile on the face. I don't know if DC Collectibles would ever entertain the idea of this, but this figure really could deserve a variant where the statue's goggles are further up on the cowl rather than over on the eyes. As it stands now, the goggles cannot be removed. It's part of the statue. But seeing how it's just beautiful that face is, I really wish that there was a version of it where the goggles were sitting further up onto the cowl as well. And you can see her face in all the splendor. Some side details on the cowl itself. You can see how it's been stitched, and the stitch carries right into the arch of the ear and how it comes back around too, giving almost its own profile of a cat. The back gives you, again, some of the little wrinkles and creases from where the cowl or mask would be stretched down over her hair, and then down to the sides, or down over top of her neck area there as well. They are also very successful at conveying the idea of stretches and creases in the suit itself. It looks like the suit is very tight against Catwoman's body. It almost looks like even areas around the back section, looks like she might be wearing a bodice, and then the rubber suit or spandex suit's been stretched over top of that. All the little creases running down the sides of her back, all the creases down the side where the stitching is on this suit itself. Very, very cool. Catwoman's pose has Catwoman with her whip stretched or wrapped around her neck, and then it's come around back down the front of her chest, and she's got the end or tail of the whip in between her hands. The whip itself is a little softer in the area that goes around her neck, but then when it gets to the part that's sticking out from her hand, this is more like a wire. So I would say be very careful on this section, as I feel like this could be, of any of the areas, this could be the area that could break, I would say, the easiest. So let's go ahead and get her attached to the base. She's got two posts on the undersides of her feet. Just line them up to the holes that are provided on the base itself. And slide them down. There we go. And there you have Catwoman, the statue. The statue's not bad. I feel like I would, one little bit of criticism, and it's probably only due to the fact that I've got it sitting on a fabric material, but the statue feels like it could tip. Now, if you have this on a flat surface, you may not come across this issue. It just solely could be because I've got it on a fabric backdrop. But I wish that the base was just a little bit wider. You may not have any bit of this issue at all when you have it on like a wooden shelf area. But if the base was just more circular than oval shaped, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable having her on display. You may not have any issues whatsoever, but I do feel like she rocks just a little bit, that a circular base may not have been as much of a problem. It seems more and more that Spot is gravitating towards this design of Catwoman. I'm buying 6 scale figures of her, action figures of her, and of course now statues of her. This design has grown on me considerably. Speaking from somebody that loved so much the Catwoman in the purple suit that had her hair, coming out from the bottom of her cowl, this is now my new favorite look of Catwoman, I have to be honest. It's very simplistic, and I guess fittingly perfect for the character itself. I love the short ears, I love the goggles over the face. I hope that DC Collectibles re-releases this Catwoman as a potential, because they've already got the mold, re-releasing her with the goggles up onto the cowl itself and showing off that beautiful face that this sculpture has. If you guys are fans of Catwoman and haven't picked this figure up or this statue up, I really would highly recommend her. I'll also put the link down below to Entertainment Earth if you guys are interested in picking this one up. Don't miss. I would say add this one to your collection. You won't be disappointed. Today's Collectible Spot, we were having a look at the DC Collectibles DC Comics Covergirls, the Catwoman statue. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.